Hey guys, doing many of you guys over the weekend and right now still to this day are asking the big question on the Desolate Desert. How the fuck do you actually build flags on here? Because many people are getting confused and actually misinterpreting how to actually gain these alliance points that you need that are specific to the Desolate Desert for building. So we're going to go over that in today's video. So smash like, comment, and subscribe. And just to kind of showcase what is going on as well, this is day 3 here. So we are going into an invasion. And this morning, we did a nice little defense here. But big shout out to the kingdom in the corner, Empire 99, that have pushed through this gate. So I am recording this during a war. And I am going to be trying to live stream this a little bit soon too. So be ready for that when it goes live. But when it comes to flags, as you can see, we've built quite a lot here. And obviously the other enemy empires have built quite a lot too. And you're probably struggling on how the hell do you get these, right? How do you keep building these flags, basically? So if we kind of zoom in first and go into the alliance menu, when you go into the warehouse here, for I think most players that aren't R4 should be able to see even these placer gold. So this is like the currency you need in order to get basically your flags down. And you can see at the moment I've got 48k per hour, and obviously we're at 142k to 500k. And when you click on this, you can see the production source, and this is exactly how you're able to get these. So the city centers, and then it says alliance resource points. So these are basically specific points able to get these too. So when you jump out of here, you're probably wondering, how do you get those per hour? Well, in the game mode, it does explain this, but some people have kind of ignored it. But when you are capturing certain structures, like these gates, for example, and even for these little cities as well, you're going to be generating that place of gold per hour, right? So if we go into one of these, I do believe it showcases all of this here. But here you go, alliance bonus. You get the place of gold, 20k per hour, right? So that's getting added into your alliance, and you can kind of zoom out of these and you can capture obviously all the different kind of buildings in. And I believe the gates also have one. I can just double check for you guys on camera, just so I am putting my money where my mouth is. But there we go, 12k an hour. So basically capturing these structures, these gates, obviously around the map, including the gates here and the docks in the beginning stages, these cities of jackals, I believe even the Tower of Rotation, if we go in, no it doesn't, I put my money where my mouth is, it's wrong, just the buffs here on the Tower Rotation. But for the cities, gates, and basically those structures, these boys, that is how you're going to be gaining the place of gold. And the thing is that many people believe you're going to get this from tribes as well. However, this is not the case when you just do some maths over the 48k per hour. You work it down into minutes and then obviously how much per second, and you'll see that's what's going up into your alliance funds. And you can kind of verify that too when you just go to any of just these battle reports, right? So if I were going to kill these little 35 guys, you can always see the rewards that are given in game. And the thing is, this is alliance funds. This is to develop the alliance. This is basically the resource that you mainly spend on those active skills, or when you are building towards, I believe, other structures in that research area. That is what those ones are for. These alliance coins are what you should expect. This is what you use to spend in the alliance store, which is the alliance treasury in this game. And then across is the resources, speed ups, and the skill points. But you can see there's no actual alliance points there. So if we go back into the warehouse of your, obviously, whole thing, you'll see there we've got alliance funds. These are what you use. Weekly acquisition limit increase from technology, and obviously what you're going to be using. These are obviously the resources that you have accumulating per hour, but placer gold is its unique own thing. So get that in your heads. Obviously, when it comes into Desolate Desert, if you have not been playing this yet, don't worry. At least now you are prepared. So when you go in for the very first time in this brand new KVK format, which is super fun, by the way, we are really enjoying it. but you understand it's actually really important if you are one alliance anyway, a one alliance empire, to get as many of these docks as possible if you want to build as many flags as fast as possible. Just to talk about flags too, just to give you guys a little bit of extra tips and tricks here, which most people do know if you are a builder. When you first start off, you're going to get obviously some place of coins in order to build, I believe, your stronghold at the start. And then afterwards, obviously, you'll have enough to build towards one area, just enough. So make sure you place your stronghold close towards one of the gates at the start. But when you build your flags, right, these flags that can be built, I'm not an official, so I can't show it, but the flags themselves start off cheap, and as you build more flags and build more flags, they accumulate in costs. Obviously, I can't write this all down. I will try and find out, so maybe we can update the whole video about the Desolate Desert so you guys can get even more information in there. But I do believe it goes from like 2,000 coins, then it goes into like 5,000, 10, 20, and I don't know how much it skips up, but I do believe it's already at around 60,000 or more at the current cost, and that could be the max cost for these flags. Obviously, maybe get the guys in Empire 9 who have clearly built a little bit more flags as they've needed to being able to invade into here, as well as obviously building towards all of these different destinations that they've got out there as well. They might be able to also comment down below, and other members who are in the Desolate Desert may comment down below as well on how much these flags are costing. So just keep an eye out for that as well if you're looking for that information. But the main topic for today and what I wanted to get out is how to get these coins, because it seems to be the biggest question, and a lot of myths are rolling around here when it comes into the game. And just got to showcase what is going off right now, just to end off the video here to make it a little bit fun. We've got the open field attack going through on the 899 side, and we've got Cat here, one of our alliances in Empire 64, trying the best to hold off against Bay here from Empire 99. You can see some really big hitters in here. And just to kind of go on showcase again the Desolate Desert for you guys, this is the current matchup that we are in. So we're in Empire 64 versus Empire 99. Then you got Empire 69 and Empire 138 at the moment. And if we go into rankings, alliance rankings, you can see we're currently third in rankings in our alliance, which is quite nice. Cat is 4th, so big shout out to our boys putting in work. And then kingdom rankings, this is what we just saw there, and I'm doing not too bad. I'm not doing too bad. I'm in the top 200. I did miss out on the first tower rotations on the day, so I do think I would be a little bit higher, but hey, we're going to start doing some PvPing soon. We're going to be doing more tower rotations as well. So we're going to be getting that score up very easily. And if you are trying to figure out how to get a bunch of score in this early ways, a lot of people honestly just farmed really, really well in Zone 1 and kill tribes. If they've got a lot of tribe killing done in Zone 1 with resources, that's how a lot of people got a big injection out and done. Just for another little tip and trick for you guys. Just kind of finish things off, I am going to be competing in this Mightiest Governor. It's going to be interesting. It's going to allow me eventually to hopefully unlock our good old Ashoka here. So we have all of the heroes available for all of the different formations, so we can work towards that in the future. But I think I'm going to do obviously an account update video, so keep an eye on that in the future, because it might even come out tomorrow, just to give you guys a big heads up to showcase maybe a before and after the Mightiest Governor, which I might cover the week after as well, so you can see kind of how much speed ups I used and what was used on the account to achieve where I was able to get and what we're able to keep going afterwards. So smash like, comment, and subscribe. That is the Desolate Desert for you guys. Now you know how to get those coins for your flags to build. Obviously, go aggressive if you want to go aggressive, and hopefully if you've made any diplomatic alliance pacts, you guys can help each other fight off the enemies until you get to the last day. So until the next one, stay safe, stay sneaky, peace out.